What's good, everybody, and welcome back to my channel, Smoking and Grilling with me, AB. Now, you guys read that title, so you know what I'm making. I'm making a Southern style macaroni salad, right? Listen, just super easy to make, not a whole lot of ingredients, but you wanna have that kick, this is it right here. So, listen, I'm not gonna over talk it. We finna get right into these ingredients. With that being said, let's get it. Okay, so here we go. Look at these ingredients right here. There's one thing you don't see, that's because I got my elbow macaroni. I got that in the sink, you know, it's still in my colander, you know, draining. I'm gonna show that to you last. And by me saying, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and just show it to you now, since I done mentioned it. Here it is right here, right? That's just 2 pounds. They already ready. And I'm gonna tell you one of the things that I do not do, because we're gonna mix it with this mayo and this Miracle Whip, right? If you can look, I don't know how I'm gonna be able to show this, but you can see it's kind of like sticky. Don't add no butter or no oil. You want it to be tacky because you want all of our ingredients to adhere to it. So that was 2 pounds of that. Obviously, you can see I got 3 eggs, right? But these have already been hard boiled. You guys, I did all that stuff off the camera, you know what I mean? So you guys can just see just how simple it is. You do this and then it'll just go by just like that. So we got 3 eggs. These are already hard boiled, right? I got 1 can of light tuna. This was in water. I got 2 teaspoons of kosher salt. 3 stalks of celery, right? You can cut them down how you like them. You can cut them down smaller than this. I'm gonna go ahead and put it up like this so you guys can see. You know what I mean? That's how I did it. You can cut these in half. This gives it that nice little texture, that little crunch when you do it. And I got an onion right here, right? I'm gonna say just get yourself like a medium onion. Start with a large onion. Let's go with a large onion. Get yourself a large onion, and then what you wanna do is cut it down, and you put it in however you know how much you would like to. This is actually some leftover red onion and yellow onion mix, but you can see it's diced. And then right here, I got that real Kraft mayo. This is what we got out here on the West Coast. I know some of you guys gonna have that Duke's. That's good too. It's all the same company. It's just different names on different sides, right? And then right here, you got a Miracle Whip. Listen, I know a lot of y'all say you guys don't do the Miracle Whip, but you gotta try it. Look, try it like this first, and then tell me if you don't like it like this. It's gonna give it a nice, unique, that southern kick. That's what you gotta have. And for the amounts, I'm gonna start off by just adding a cup at a time. So we're gonna add it all up together, right? Now, this right here, paprika, this right here is gonna be for the garnish. You know, we're gonna sprinkle it over the top, make it look like a potato salad. You know what I mean? And we got that fresh ground pepper right here. And for those of you guys been watching me, you know what this is inside of here. This is smoked black peppercorns, courtesy of Sweet Smoky Joe's. Hey, thanks, bro. This is not like my go-to now. Now you seeing all of the ingredients, like I said, so look, now we're gonna go ahead and start assembling. Okay, so what I did was, off the camera, I started, you know, just dicing these down, right? Using 3 eggs I would have to do it like this. Look at how much pasta we got. That's a lot, right? That's just 2 eggs in here, so you can imagine what 1 more is gonna be. You know what I mean? It's up to you how much eggs you wanna put in there. I'm gonna give you the recipe. We're gonna start off with 3. And the reason I did this like this, and I kept one out, because I just wanna show you, you can make these however big, you know, your dice. When you do when you do your egg, you can do them however you like to. But that right there, I like that size, and I'm not trying to have it feeling as if it was like a potato salad. So you guys can cut this down any kind of way. You can cut them down into slices and cut them. You can cut them the oval slices like this. It really doesn't matter. I will tell you this though, because I don't like a super hard boiled egg. I like my egg, if you guys look, let me see, let's get it to focus. I like mine to still be yellow. Sometimes when you overboil them, I'm not even gonna say overboil them. Some people prefer them that way, when they become that dark greenish color. So just get them like that. Really, you ain't gotta do nothing. You can just cut them like that, but I don't wanna make them like super fine, right? Now, we'll just put them in like that. Now we'll move on to the next step. Okay, now what you saw was I just did the eggs, right? Just showing you the size. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna start putting everything in our bowl. And what you wanna do is get yourself a bowl that's big enough, right? This is plenty big enough for what I'm doing. So now we'll just go ahead and dump these. And then when it comes to these onions right here, I'm gonna go ahead and just put a little bit over half. And now I've already drained the water off of the tuna. I'm gonna go ahead and add this. Let me show it to you. This is what we're working with, right? And then we're gonna add our celery. Now when it comes to the celery, it's up to you guys. How much crunch do you like? You know what I mean? So I'm gonna go ahead right now. I go by the sight. It can't be crunchy enough for me, right? So I'm gonna just go ahead and put in about a little bit over half on this too. So I can show it to you. right? Now I'm gonna set this over here because what we want to do is I want to get a cup of this Miracle Whip and a cup of this mayo. So let's go ahead and get that going. There we go, 1 cup. Set that over there. I'm gonna go ahead and add it. And then, you know what? I always tell you guys, it's nothing like having the right tool, right? You gotta have yourself one of these rubber spatulas so you can get all of your your content out. Look at that. Now, before I mix this up, I'm gonna set this off to the side. We're gonna go ahead, open up our Miracle Whip, and we're gonna do the same. Let me go ahead and rinse my cup off and we'll go from there. All right, and here go the Miracle Whip. So that's like 2 cups. But don't forget, we adding 2 pounds of elbow macaroni, right? So listen, you don't want it to be dry, you know? So we got it like this. Now, you remember our salt? I'm gonna go ahead, this was 2 teaspoons, right? I'm gonna just go ahead and just give it a couple of pinches for now. That's good, we'll just save the rest. And what I'm gonna do is just start working this in. Almost like I'm folding it, you guys. You don't wanna just like beat up your tuna, you know what I mean? So we just gonna fold it. Just fold it a few times. That's good right there. Now, for the main thing right here, we gotta put this black pepper in there. Just so you guys can see, right? And now we're just gonna fold it in, give it a little mix up. Now, this part right here, I'm just gonna take a handful of this macaroni, put it in like that. Let's go with 2 handfuls, right? And we're just gonna fold it. What I'm tasting for to see if I can taste that pepper, you know, and just get a couple of these onions with this little macaroni, and then combining the mayonnaise and the Miracle Whip together. Let's just see where we at. Like I said, needs nothing. So what we're gonna do is, we're gonna start adding some more of this. If this doesn't say spring to you guys, Easter, you know, like summer picnic, I don't know what will. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and just add a little bit more. I'm probably gonna put half of what you see right here in here like this. And then we'll just continue to fold. And then we'll look and we'll come up with, you know, we'll decide, like, do we need to add any more mayo? Do we need to add any more, you know, Miracle Whip, stuff like that. And the way I'm looking at it, and after I'm folding it, I'm gonna say yes. So we're gonna go ahead and put, you know, the rest of our onions in, our celery, and the rest of our salt. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna add just a little bit more, not quite a full cup. Maybe we'll do a half a cup of each, and then we go from there. Okay, as you can see right here, I just went ahead and added a half a cup more, you know, for the amount that I have. Now this right here is where it becomes customizable and you do what you like. It depends. If you want it to be more on the pasty side, you can make it a full cup, you know what I mean? So that would be 2 cups of each. But for me, I like it just the consistency that you guys are gonna be able to see right here. So we just keep moving this around. Go ahead and hit it again with this fresh ground smoked black pepper. Just hit it on the top with just for a little garnish. Now, you saw it. There it is again, so you guys can see it up close, right? So now just go ahead and get yourself a, you know, however you're gonna serve it. I'm gonna put it right here in this little dish that I have, right here. And what I'm gonna do is just transfer it. And this will be the serving dish. Okay, so it depends on how your presentation is gonna look once you put your, once you put your macaroni salad inside of a dish. I just like this dish right here. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and hit it with this paprika. Let's go ahead, just a little bit. You know what I mean? You can't say summertime or spring without having this on top of some type of salad, right? That's it right there, folks. Let me just check, hit it with a little green, and then we finna taste it. Hey, so you guys seen the presentation, and as you can see over here to my left, I got my wifey here. You know what? I like to have her in here so she can taste these, you know, taste this. And so look, I'm gonna show it to you guys one more time. Let me just go ahead and get it up close to you. Let me get it so it'll focus. We'll do it like this, then I'll bring it up close so you guys can see. Listen, when you put this out, look, either whether you put it out for Easter or you put it out, you know, for like summer or any of your function, you know, any event that you have. Hey, you know what? I'm not gonna over talk it. I'm finna just pass it, and we finna let Colorful Camille do her thing. There you go. My bad.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm all right. All right, so we gonna see. She gonna tell the truth, how it is, how it go down. And I got somebody else here to write, acting crazy right now.
This is good. This is really good. Nice combination. A little bit of tuna in there. Tastes real good.
Now, I know you guys were looking at that little small can and thinking like, hey, this tuna, is that gonna be enough? Listen, you just want a hint. And when I tell you Southern style macaroni, you know, salad, this is it right here. So with that being said, check this out. Listen, if you're new to my channel, go ahead, don't forget to like this video and hit that subscribe button and tell everybody out here, there's a channel out here that's simplifying these recipes and taking the mystery out of cooking. And don't forget, go by and check out Colorful She does that makeup. You guys can get to, hey, this is the twofer house right here. I can get your belly full, she can fix that face, and then we can go from there. Hey, I don't even know if that sounded cool, but you know what? I'm sorry, I ain't trying to offend nobody, but you know what? Let me keep my mouth shut and I'm out of here. Peace.